Today, this video would show how you can set up the N5183 signal generator for low frequency output. So we'll just have a look at the physical connection right now. We have N5183 connected to the spectrum analyzer via the RF output port, which is at the front panel. And the LF out panel is a BNC output port from the rear of the N5183B, and that's connected to channel 1 of the MXR608B oscilloscope. So this is the physical connections we have. Now we'll look into the individual interfaces to set up for low frequency. So first off, let's look into the signal generator. I'll just very quickly do a preset here. So the first thing you would want to check is under utility. Let's go to instrument info, options, and check the instrument options that you have options 303, which is the low frequency multifunction generator option. If you have that, you can go ahead to the LF out tab, which is under the utility button. Before we turn it on, let's first set the amplitude. Let's change this to 200 millivolts. I will then go to the LF out source. So instead of a function generator, we'll do a dual function generator source. So now if you go into the setup under LF out source, you should be able to see tone 1 frequency as well as tone 2. So I'll go ahead and change this to 12.4. It will be clipped to 12.499, which is the maximum frequency. And we'll go to tone 2 and set this to 2 megahertz. So as you can see, you'll only be able to adjust the settings with modulation on. If you're unsure, do not connect it to the scope until you're satisfied with this setting. Turn it off and then turn it on again. Now that we have that set up, let's just look at the scope. Let me just hit back here. Return. So I have to turn this on. And after turning this on, I should be able to see 2 megahertz and 12.499 megahertz now right there. So now that I have this turned on, you might want to do an auto scale and adjust the limits on the scope. And with that, I can see there are 2 peaks, one at 2 and one close to 12.49. And that's the 2 peaks I have. Now we just want to check that this is not interfering with the RF signal. So if I go to the UXA, you can see that there are no low frequency output, which is the 2 and 10 megahertz. Right, the signal here is the LO feature, which is normal, which comes from the spectrum analyzer, and it's not something to be concerned with. So let me tune this back to the center frequency. Now, if I go back to the signal generator and change the carrier frequency here, just so we can display this, I'll change this to 200 megahertz and change the amplitude to 50 dBm. Now, if I turn this on, there is no RF out from that's shown on the scope. So that's separate to the low frequency two-tone signal. But in the UXA, I will be able to see 200 megahertz signal that I set at minus 50 dBm. So this wraps up my video on turning on the low frequency output out of the analog signal generator. Thanks for watching.